Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe.
Sun Yat-Sen. Sun Yat-Sen, or Sun Yixian, born November 12, 1866, Xiangshan, Guangdong Province, China, died March 12, 1925, Beijing, leader of the Chinese Nationalist Party, known as the father of modern China. Educated in Hawaii and Hong Kong, Sun embarked on a medical career in 1892, but, troubled by the conservative Qing dynasty's inability to keep China from suffering repeated humiliations at the hands of more advanced countries, he forsook medicine 2 years later for politics. A letter to Li Hongzhang in which Sun detailed ways that China could gain strength made no headway, and he went abroad to try organizing expatriate Chinese. He spent time in Hawaii, England, Canada, and Japan, and in 1905 became head of a revolutionary coalition, the Tongmenghui Alliance Society. The revolts he helped plot during this period failed, but in 1911 a rebellion in Wuhan unexpectedly succeeded in overthrowing the provincial government. Other provincial secessions followed, and Sun returned to be elected provisional president of a new government. The emperor abdicated in 1912, and Sun turned over the government to Yuan Shikai. Trust is earned by many deeds, and lost by only one. To understand is hard. Once one understands, action is easy. I am the one who will crush the Qing utterly. With the power of sun and moon I will smash through the boundaries of Xiangshan Pass. With fire and fury I shall come to the city of the Nanluo kings, and the might of the Yanhuang will rise again. In antiquity, agriculture and industry depended completely on human labor, but now, with the development of natural forces that human labor cannot match, agriculture and industry have fallen completely into the hands of the capitalists. The greater the amount of capital, the more abundant the resources that can be utilized. China more than 2 millenniums ago had already considered the idea of democracy, but at that time she could not put it into operation. Our position is extremely perilous if we do not earnestly promote nationalism and weld together our 400 millions into a strong nation. We face a tragedy, the loss of our country and the destruction of our race. Of the people, by the people, for the people. Only after mature deliberation and thorough preparation that I have decided upon the program of revolution and defined the procedure of the revolution in 3 stages. The first is the period of military government, the second, the period of political tutelage, and the third, the period of constitutional government. In the construction of a country, it is not the practical workers but the idealists and planners that are difficult to find. Remember that a civilized nation cannot just have one party. If there were only one party, this would merely be a dictatorship. Politics could not advance. The revolution has not yet succeeded. Comrades, you must carry on. China is now suffering from poverty, not from unequal distribution of wealth. Where there are inequalities of wealth, the methods of Marx can, of course, be used. A class war can be advocated to destroy the inequalities. But in China, where industry is not yet developed, Marx's class war and dictatorship of the proletariat are impracticable. Class war is not the cause of social progress, it is a disease developed in the course of social progress. The cause of the disease is the inability to subsist, and the result of the disease is war. If we ignore the issue of social justice at the beginning of China's industrialization, we will sow the seeds of class warfare in the future. If the idea of revolution is to win out, it must be through political enlightenment. It is useless to try to impose it by force of arms. The Chinese people have only family and clan solidarity. They do not have national spirit. They are just a heap of loose sand. Other men are the carving knife and serving dish. We are the fish and the meat. The whole world is one family. We should not underestimate that, the Chinese people's ignorance. Thousands of years of despotism had been such a poison that their understanding of modern politics is even inferior to that of the black slaves and other immigrants. Only powerful people have liberty. The key to success is action, and the essential in action is perseverance. We intend to try by every means in our power to seize the country and create a government without bloodshed. An individual should not have too much freedom. A nation should have absolute freedom. When we undertake a task, we should not falter from first to last until the task is accomplished. If we fail, we should not begrudge our lives as a sacrifice. The ancient teaching of loyalty meant sometimes death. To understand is difficult, to act is easy. Revolutionaries were depressed and close to emotional breakdown. After the failure, they left successively. In my international development scheme, I propose that the profits of this industrial development should go first, to pay the interest and principal of foreign capital invested in it, second to give high wages to labor, and third to improve or extend the machinery of production.